r/AskReddit. What is dangerous to forget? Which pedal is a go pedal and which is a stop? I did this and ruined my parents' car and garage. Mute and turn off the camera when you are done interviewing. Tell that to Robert Durst. Cleaning out your dry vents regularly. If they become completely blocked, it can lead to a house fire. I saw this happen once. I came downstairs to the smell of smoke, and my buddy was furiously trying to put out the fire. Luckily it wasn't that big. Keeping good dental hygiene really bites you later on if you're not careful. I grew up in a household that didn't teach dental hygiene. 32 and on Wednesday I start my first of 6 procedures to get my mouth fixed. 6k worth of work. So nervous, but so excited for the future. Edit. You all are amazing. Thank you for your kind words. Dental hygiene is so important. If you're nervous with expenses, believe me, of all people, this whole ordeal has stressed me out the last 10 years. Never having dental insurance. Always working in the restaurant industry. I told my new dentist this 2 weeks ago. He said, "You would be really surprised. There might be a dentist out there that has a legitimate plan for those that can't afford it." There's a Simon and Garfunkel song about an old man that lives by himself and is very antisocial. One night he leaves the gas on, leaves the windows closed, and dies in his sleep. Edit. It's a most peculiar man. That you shouldn't just mix whatever cleaning supplies you have available. Some of it can form a deadly gas and kill you ASAP. Ammonia and chlorine bleach specifically, a very real danger. Installing a carbon monoxide detector. Oh shit, I need one of those. Whether or not you took your meds for the day, I can never remember if I did so to keep from taking them twice. I got one of those containers with a box for each day. Doesn't help me remember to take them though. That you had something in the oven. Or the toaster. My sister once said to me, "Can you check the bread I put in the toaster?" When I opened the kitchen door, the smoke was so intense, I couldn't see more a couple of feet. Turns out, she put bread in the defective toaster some 20 minutes before asking me. It only took 2 hours to get rid of the smoke and a mere 2 weeks to get rid of the smell. Under the right circumstances, electricity can kill you instantly, and unless you're an electrician, you probably don't know what the right circumstances are. When the warning label on something reads inflammable, it means that it's highly flammable. It will burn easily, not otherwise. Flammable and inflammable are synonyms. This is a primary example of the stupidity of the English language. That you're driving. Do not put water on a grease fire. Do not put water on a grease fire. It will make the fire grow. If you have a grease fire, place a metal lid or flat pan over the source of the fire to deprive it of oxygen. Turn off the heat source. If you can't do a lid, pour baking soda on it. Edit. Also salt and damp dish towels. From commenters. Salt works really well too. That the gun is loaded. You should always treat it like it is loaded. Your parachute. You don't need a parachute to skydive, you just need a parachute to skydive twice. What you are allergic to. There was a guy on Reddit that said though he was allergic to shellfish, he loved it. Said he used to take Benadryl before he'd have any. That stopped helping after a while, so he'd just bring his EpiPen when he went out for crab. Haven't heard any more from him in quite a while. That the handle of the frying pan you stuck in the oven will be violently hot if you don't use an oven mitt to pull it out, or if you forget the handle is still hot after pulling the pan out and walking away for 10 minutes. Nuclear launch codes. In the 50s 80s the code was 0000. I like how specific this one is. Stairs in Gunslinger. That history repeats itself. That you're not wearing the pants with the keys but went to the store in your joggers for like once in your life because you were hungover. Because then when you get back and stand outside your door like a proper fool you realize that your phone is still in your apartment as well. Not that it would matter too much since your flatmate would sleep through a civil war and probably won't wake up for hours. Did you end up getting in the house or did you have to start your life over with nothing but the joggers? Your baby is in the backseat of the car. The amount of parents who forget their kids are still in the car after they lock it and roll their windows up is honestly horrifying. Especially here in Florida. Cars turn into ovens and will practically fry your infant child inside out. I can't even handle driving with the windows down with no AC. I couldn't imagine what it's like for a small infant who's still strapped in to be sweating and crying for someone to get them out. I couldn't imagine the physical pain of coming back and your child isn't moving and is in a pool of sweat. I was told once before that if you have a baby in your backseat, put your shoes in the back with the baby and drive barefoot cause you're not going to go into the store without your shoes. And when you go to get your shoes you'll realize you also have the baby back there. How to breathe. I once forgot how to breathe. It was horrible but it was a breathtaking experience. The new toilet paper roll when you go for a shit in your house, alone. That you're driving and not daydreaming on the sofa. That it's possible to die the next minute. To be humble, you'll lose plenty of friends otherwise. Unsubscribe before free trial ends. Forget what? That you have nudes of your ex on that hard drive you just lent to your GF. Edit of not on. On makes it sounds like you're about to revenge porn her. Stop, drop, and roll. Most people learn this in kindergarten, then don't retain the info and end up running when they catch on fire, making everything much worse. That bleach and ammonia make a poisonous gas that can destroy your lungs. To turn off the heater in summer. A lovely quote from the Providence of Fire. Bakers have flour, fishermen have nets, and leaders have lies. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content bruh. It's free and that's a great price.